So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game. But the passion... It's a unique brand of expert analysis. Here's Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. It's a pleasure and a privilege for me to be here.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon.
And this is now today's lineup.
Kawasaki Frontale have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yes, and the importance of this formation is not to allow the midfield three and the attacking three to become too detached from one another. If that happens, then pressure can quickly be applied via the counter-attack, and you can be exposed defensively. So compactness can't be compromised, and you need talkers in this team. You need leaders and people that are willing to organise things very quickly.
And that gets things running. Shot could be on. Backward it goes. Boiro tries to clear. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. Oh, goes for a shot! It's there!
The goal scorer after 4 minutes is number 17.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. And it's Boiro. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. Now it's Kawasaki. Boiro. Looking to play him in. Now the delivery. He's gone looking for safety. He's in a great position here. Oh, what a climb! And the assistant referee has his flag raised for offside. Over to the left. It's a good run down the left-hand side. Nicely weighted ball. And he lines up a cross. And he's had it nicked away. Drogba. Now it's Vardy. He's in plenty of space here. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the pass is intercepted. Played out towards the right wing. Vardy. That is a brilliant interception. Might be danger here. Big chance!
Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
He is just caressing the ball. Not pretty, but it gets the job done. A probing pass. And he's there to clear it. Well positioned here. And the shot! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummel.
And that's gone loose. It's a crossfield ball towards the other flank.
That's a great ball crossfield. Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
That's a throw. Played back to the goalkeeper. Half an hour played now. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. And it's made its way to him. Engages and forces him off the ball. Now it's Vardy.
Kawasaki Frontale certainly could do with a positive spell for the remainder of this half, just to set the tone for what's to come.
And now a sudden chance to counter. Kawasaki Frontale looking to pass their way through. Chips it through. Drogba! And now they can clear their lines. Passing is crisp and sharp. Looking for option. A header! Oh, surely that deserved better.
Beautifully worked to take the defence out of the picture, but there'll be no rush to see the replay on this.
Two added minutes has been indicated.
And this is Drogba.
That's a modern defender's instinct from a modern coach's mindset.
Up he goes! Just off target.
Yeah, it's good movement though. A bit unlucky he couldn't actually steer it goalwards.
first 45 minutes are up. A very combative, competitive half with just the one decisive moment. It's been compelling stuff.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
Please welcome everyone, our lads. Substitution on the field. Number 28. Number
Whistle goes,
16.
and we start the second half.
Number 5.
Kawasaki Frontale really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Distributed tidily. Shoots! He scored! They have grabbed themselves an equaliser.
Well, I always thought they had it in them, Peter. They upped the quality as needed, and once they got going, they were awfully hard to stop.
One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Kawasaki Frontale really will be annoyed. They failed to make anything of their lead, and it's so typical that this happens.
Kawasaki Frontale, different to some extent this half. Details of the changes to come soon.
Well, I think it's the perfect time to make a change.
Gets the shot away! Really well taken goal. And they're back in front. What a delicious finish. That is immaculate.
Well, I think he knew all he had to do was get it under control, and it was always going to end up in the back of the net thereafter.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Now it's Vardy. Now it's Drogba. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
No, not quite on the same wavelength. Kawasaki Frontale really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Drogba looking to shake off some unwanted attention.
Yeah, it very much...
Chance for a shot! Decent enough try.
Well, he's furious with himself, but at least the boss is applauding his effort then. unless they can devise a quick counter-attacking plan, they're going to need to see much more of this ball.
Kawasaki Frontale, perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. Played with finesse.
Decent attempt, that, just a little mistimed.
That was a good run. The defence looked beaten there. And he's forced to go back. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Closing in on goal.
Kawasaki Frontale really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
This is a really front-footed approach.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Out towards the flank, aimed in towards the centre. Oh, well, that is not a great touch.
Pity that, because it had a decent chance of progressing.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while. No, he wasn't going to be fooled. Opts for safety. Passing is crisp and sharp. Spread out to the left. Quick look, then plays it in.
Hiroshima clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Oh, well played, well sorted out. Threads one in. Oh, he's found support out wide. That's very neat. Cross goes in there. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Moments left, barely that, to avoid a shock defeat now. And he's there to belt it away. Time for a change in personnel.
I think you have to admire his willingness to keep plugging away, but the manager has done him a big favour, I think, by taking him off. You know, he was looking very, very leggy.
Now here's the delivery. Not pretty, but it gets the job done.
Well, it's probably safe to say now, Peter, that it's going to be all about game management from here.
Drogba. 3 minutes at a time.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Good ball, good take. And he welcomes it in. He's beaten the last man. Vardy. And they can counter here. And this is Okazaki. Can he get it through? He's found the way through. And here's Drogba. Loose ball. Oh, he's been caught napping. Chance, surely! He has done it! 10 minutes, and we're all square again. Just gorgeous. The most glorious, delicious of touches, followed up with an unerring finish.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
Referee looks at his watch and blows his whistle. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties having to settle for what they get and hope for better in the weeks ahead. Drogba claims there is very little room for argument. So what do you take away from it all, Jim?
Well, a decent draw, Peter, with a good mix of action and plenty of talking points, and it ended with the right result, in my opinion.
We are glad to inform you that tickets for the next
thank you very much, Jim, for joining me. That brings us to the end of our coverage. So from us both, a very good evening. Welcome to those who have joined us all here on a beautiful, clear evening. The conditions contributing to a fantastic atmosphere in the stands. This really is the place to be. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Beglin.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Drury, and hello to everyone.
There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. And from the team sheet, we derived that they are going with a 3-4-3 formation, Jim.
Yeah, Peter, and I would say that this setup is probably mostly geared to the front three. I think keeping them busy with chances is obviously a responsibility for everyone else in the team, so the midfield four in particular are keen to get on the front foot and play their part. The back three have just got to get on with it, and at times they are left a little exposed.
So it's down to business here. Not the most accurate pass, but that looks a cracking ball. Oh, good ball! Chance! Wow, that is Didier Drogba!
Well, from our impartial perch, you couldn't ask for a more spectacular start to a game. And with the skipper responsible too, it just lends the moment a bit more oomph. And let's hope it carries on in a similar vein.
After 2 minutes is Number 10.
And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
An early launch, just as they wanted, just as they hoped it. And it's Boiro. That's a nicely weighted pass. Yamaguchi. And it's Yamaguchi. And that interception was... And here's Drogba. Okazaki gets into some space. Decent chance! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Well, the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him. Gets a good foot in there. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0.
Just as I thought, Peter, it looks like this is a side that's setting themselves up for a counter-attack.
Yeah, stand by for the early ball, the big one over the top.
Yeah, and those that are up top, Peter, have to be willing to chase. And, of course, those in midfield have to be ready now to recycle.
And they have got just the right players for that. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
No outsmarting him this time. Knocks it out wide. Kawasaki Frontale are enjoying a good spell right now and leading. And he skips past his man. Forwards and with intent. That is lovely. Can he get on the end of this? Showing good feet. Played in deep. He rises! Off the post! Goal! And look what it means to them. This is a position of genuine strength now. Sharp, simple, satisfying. He just knew what was on.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time, easy pickings.
Kawasaki Frontale are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and...
Oh, shooting chance! Relentless! Just relentless! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Drogba demonstrated great strength there. I mean, he really had to hold his man off and just create enough room for him to be able to get the shot away. And I think it's just top play.
And yes, it's him again. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Here for strength in numbers. Kawasaki Frontale have scored 2 quick goals here. He's looking wide, and it's Boiro. He's found a way through, and he shoots! Cleared without complication. Kawasaki Frontale heading towards the half-time break. The wind very much in their sails. He's had a shot! No, he's missed it. Boiro, and he's forced to go back. Kawasaki Frontale finding their passes. Boiro. Oh, that's neat. Can he finish? Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
And Boiro looking for the run. Early ball. Terrific header! And he's there to belt it away. Final touch was poor. And he gets rid in a hurry. Threads one in. Could try cutting inside here. Kawasaki Frontale with another chance from a corner. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Well, I don't think many people saw this coming ahead of kick-off.
Well, they're in a great position, Peter, so why stop now? I would say keep going, keep at it. They've done everything right so far, so they'll want to keep things that way.
Kawasaki Frontale are relentlessly steamrolling their way to victory then. 3 goals scored without reply. Here we go again then. And it's Okazaki. Well seen, saw that coming. Over to the left. Foot in. Chance here to counter. Pops for safety. Boiro, decent progress down the left, just eases him off the ball. Deep cross, and the goalkeeper's got a good palm to that. Oh, good looking ball.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
No, that was never going to make it. And it's Drogba. And this is Okazaki. Boiro. Cross flung in towards the middle. Crossed in once more. Big header! No, he didn't quite meet it right. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. A noticeable change in the approach to defending here, much more in your face.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. And it's safely in the keeper's hands.
The attendance for this match was 29,500.
Almost an hour gone. Yamaguchi. Picked out brilliantly. Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
So time for change, and this one has been on the cards for a little while.
Well, he can certainly make his side a lot more unpredictable, Peter. You know, he has a very good eye for a pass, and a tricky one at that.
Played into the box. And that has been knocked clear. Kawasaki Frontale do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Out to the left it goes. Some resolute defending there. And the counter is on. That's been drilled forward. Drogba is onto it in a flash. Yamaguchi. Oh, we expected better, and so did he. Tries to think it through. And that's gone behind for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Substitution on the field. Number 9, number 11. Coming on the field, number 18, number 41. Substitution in progress.
Kawasaki Frontale have, after this, one further opportunity to make a substitution. 75 minutes played. Okazaki. It's Okazaki! Great football, shot and save.
He just didn't catch that one right, and he knows it.
Last-ditch defending, but that'll do. And now a sudden chance to counter. That's very neat. Drogba. And they can counter here. Aimed beyond the defence. That looks a decent ball. He's in space and looking for options. Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
In once more. And that's the keeper's ball. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Just 5 minutes remaining now. Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamaguchi. Spread out to the left. Knocks it into space.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
He's got plenty of space out wide here. Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. And that will be it. Kawasaki Frontale, looking by any yardstick formidable, truly enjoyable to watch and clearly so together. That was a terrific day for them. Drogba picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. Well, after all of that, Jim, what are you thinking?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his instructions to the letter, it would seem. Everything working very nicely.
Anybody interested in attending?
Thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.
As quickly as they are bound to sell like hotcakes.